map to motion blocks using variables. There is a data category that allows us to make variables. Using the Add a Variable button, we can provide a name for a variable, such as location, and a data type, and that variable is now available for us to use. We assign the variable with the set block. So for example, I can set location to be a value that I can directly enter, or I can find another block that might provide some information, such as set location to x-axis actual position, or destination position, or some other property of an axis that I may be concerned with. Variables can be individual values, or we can have an array by indicating that the variable is an array and providing a minimum and maximum bound. Now our variable has a location for an index. So in this case, I would choose to set the buffer at a variable index of 5 to have a value such as the x-axis actual position. If I was to be doing some data collection over a range of locations, I would make a loop, and I would take my data category and add another variable, perhaps called index. I would set index to 1. Loop 10 times, and set my buffer at index to be the actual position. Perhaps I delay 50 for some time to pass, and then I change my index value by 1 to increment it. So this would be a data collection loop where I collect a number of buffer values from 1 to 10 and record the actual position of an axis. When we create variables in blocks, they are also present on the console side. Here we see variable location, variable index, and variable buffer, all defined on the blocks but visible here on the console in their text form. If I create a variable here, such as a variable named counter, and I choose to make it block accessible, when I return to the blocks page and look at the data, I find it here in this list. So variables between the console and the blocks are all the same variables, just viewed, constructed, and managed in their respective views.